Hey, it's Cherie by Living by Faith. I know I have been way out of pocket for a little minute, and I've had a whole lot going on. So I just wanted to jump on for a second and talk to you guys. And first off, I just wanted to say thank you for the messages, for the support that I've received throughout everything that I've been going through for the past few months. Let me tell you what it is. Okay, so my dad passed away 2 years ago. My mom and dad were married for 61 years. So anyway, he passed away, and as soon as he passed away, my mom started this slow decline type of thing. So I kind of knew, and I thought, well, if we move her in with us, then we can just, it'll help her and motivate us both, that type of thing. It didn't too much. Mom was very sick, and she started to decline very slowly. And within the past 2 months, or I guess 6 months probably, she has really declined. So I've been home since March the 11th and taking care of my little mama and caregiving for her. So that's where I have been, and I haven't had really the opportunity to just sit down and talk to you guys. But you all have been such supporters, and I just wanted to jump on live and say thank you for that. I lost Mom the week before Thanksgiving. She died on the 14th, and I'm heartbroken. And I'm an only child, and my dad was a minister. And so I am heartbroken, and I'm learning to put myself back together. So it's just been a couple weeks. But I just wanted to get on and thank you guys for your support. And it seems that no matter what I do, I get a lot of good feedback from you all, and the messages and sweet comments and things. Just knowing that you're praying, it truly does help. Just knowing that I've got people out there that's like, Cherie, you got this, and we'll be here when you get back. But with that being said, my church showed up really big for me. I go to World Outreach in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is just outside of Nashville. And one of my friends brought me this book, and it has been the best little book, and I'm just now going through it myself, and it's called The Weekly Purpose Project. And my friend Terry brought me this, and I love her. But it's a challenge to journal and to reflect and to actually pursue your purpose and what God's purpose is for your life. And so I just started doing this. Like I said, I've just had it a couple weeks. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go through this, and maybe you guys want to jump on with me and maybe do some journaling. I love to write and to journal, and I've been working on my book even while taking care of Mom. There was a few nights that, of course, well, more than a few. I was up a lot through the nights, and when she would finally go to sleep, I would start my writing again, and it just kind of took me to a little bit of a different place. That really did help me. And so my friend Terry brought me this, and I was like, so thankful. And it might do you all some good as well. But I know that it was published by Zondervan. And if y'all want to do this with me, I would love that. I'm going to jump on every Monday or Tuesday, and go through the purpose. And it's just one a week. But the first one was discovering your why. And a lot of times, we as Christian women, we think we kind of already know our why. And, of course it's my children, it's my husband, it's, the things that I know that I can do already. But it's just discovering where I'm going to get to do these things and how it's going to be utilized and what God's plan is for me for this next chapter. Like I said, I'm an only child, so I've always done ministry, and my mom and dad's always been with me through my ministry, and I with theirs. So this verse that starts out is it's in Ecclesiastes, and it's chapter 9, verse 7. It says, "Go eat your food with gladness and drink your wine with a joyful heart, for God has already approved what you do." He already knows. He's already got our plan. We just got to kind of figure it out and put it into action. So that requires us listening. So purpose, this book says, is a big word because it can feel daunting to try to identify something that's so important that we need to do. So what is your purpose? And it kind of makes you have a little bit of a pause for a second. But if you use the word passion isn't quite as intimidating, because the passion we can apply to, like the book says, kitties or puppies or, things like that, or the bigger things like family and our careers and so forth, so on. But what are you passionate about? What gives you purpose every day when you get up? What gives you purpose to keep going on? Well, that's what I'm discovering too. What gives me purpose? I have been, for the last 2.5 years, being a caregiver for my mom and my dad. And I've learned a whole lot through those steps, that there's a whole breakdown of not being able to leave, not being able to step out because you're afraid that something may happen and you're not with that person. And then trying to get help is almost impossible until it gets to the end. And then that's when all the help steps in, right? So it's hard to stay focused with a purpose, and it's hard to stay focused with a passion when you're tired, you're exhausted, you've been up all night, and sometimes all day, and you try to figure out what your purpose is in this whole situation. It's clicking out. But my purpose, I think, has walked me through how to be humble and how to care even when you are so exhausted and tired and you just feel like, I just can't go on another day. I don't know how I'm going to do this. But since March the 11th, I have been home and I've been taking care of my mom, not by my strength, but by the strength of the Lord. He has given me that strength. And He gave me every day, even a positive attitude about it. Were there days that I broke down? Absolutely. There was days that I would go in my closet. I have a little closet with a little nook or bathroom with a little nook. And I go in there and I pray because it's quiet and no one can hear me in there. And so if I need to cry and I need to get a little loud with the Lord, then it's okay. But I would go in my closet and I would cry and I would pray out to God. I don't understand the purpose of suffering. I don't understand the purpose of, a lot of things that we have to go through health-wise, physically, mentally, and even as a caregiver. So if you're going through that right now and you're walking that path, believe me, I get it. Believe me, I understand. But remember that you are worthy. You are chosen to be in that situation. If you are having a parent or someone in your home that you're loving on real hard, and you are making a 150% commitment to be there for that person and put your life on complete hold, you are doing a ministry. You are doing a passion. You are doing God's work. And as my mom used to say, kingdom work, that was her favorite word. She used to say, I love doing kingdom work. And it's true. So if you're feeling alone and you're feeling like you can't do another day, go to your prayer closet. Tell the Lord exactly how you feel and tell Him exactly what you need to help you through the situation that you're walking in. Because trust me, you are worthy. I'm worthy. I have done it many, many times since all of this has been going on. I'm still figuring out where my worth is. I'm still figuring out where my why is going to be. Because in the Word, He gives us talents. He gives us ability to praise and worship. He gives us passion to tell others and not be ashamed to tell others. He gives us all these things. He arms us with all this ammo that we need to use. We need to put on the whole armor of God, the full, complete armor of God, and walk through this new journey with grace. But got to give yourself some grace before you can actually walk. So trust me, if you're going through it, know God is going to see you through it. And if you'll join me, I would love to have you on this journey of figuring out your purpose while I figure out mine. I hope you all have a good night.